Hey guys, 5 a.m. So yesterday I turned 58. Now normally I'll shoot a video actually on my birthday, but this year, this week especially, we've got a big powerlifting week coming up this weekend, so we're 3 days out. So it's just a lot to do. Super busy with training clients, super busy with just everything that's going on. But what I wanted to talk about was first off, super grateful to be 58 to make it around for another year. My video, if you remember, if you were watching back then, when I turned 57 and 56, I was going through a lot. I was going through the end of a business relationship that went terribly south, a horrible fucking lawsuit, which was crazy, filed personal bankruptcy because of a bunch of that stuff. And just had to reset, had to restart. And at that point, 55, 56 into 57, you know, it's all about, we talk about being resilient and dealing with stuff and getting through it. And it's true. And as I was going through those last couple of years, I wasn't really excited about my birthday. I wasn't really, I don't know. I didn't feel there was a big reason to celebrate only because I had so much I had to deal with. And, the thought of starting over in my mid to late 50s is definitely not exciting. It was stressful. It was hard. It was hard. It was hard to come through that. It was hard to get through that and to stay in control as much as possible, meaning, maintain my sobriety, keep training, keep the body going, keep doing the things that I'd been doing that were making all the transitions and stuff and the transformations. And that meant hitting the gym. That meant staying in shape. That meant continuing to lead those that were following for inspiration, motivation, guidance for their own transformation, right? My whole clientele business. So that was tough to maintain all that while still inside dealing with the feelings of defeat and anger and frustration and tired. Um, so fast forward, and it's kind of cool to say fast forward because at the time I felt things were moving very slow, especially 56, especially 57, the beginning of last year. There was still just a lot to deal with. There was just a lot of pressures, rebuilding under the pressure of bankruptcy and having basically to start completely over at my age was daunting. So at the end of it, here I am at 58. This last year has been just a huge difference. Not in what I was doing as far as showing up and working out and training and taking care of myself and taking care of my clients, but huge in the way that the progress being made, getting through those things, and maintaining the standards I'd set for myself at a very high level. Coming into 58, that's probably what I'm most proud of. Listen, um, I'm grateful in the end for everything that's happened and everything I've gone through. I'm grateful for the ups. I'm grateful for the downs. The hard stuff, the negative stuff has only made me stronger. The haters have only made me stronger. People supporting me showed me who truly were supporting me. There were some surprises there, just like there were some surprises on the haters, and that's normal. Um, but it was in the no matter what, I'm going to get through this that I just woke up with every day. And there was days, guys, where it was fucking hard and I was tired and fighting that feeling of defeat and stuff. But what choice did I have, right? To go back to 400 pounds, to just let things win, let things beat me down. There's no way. There's no way I was going to do it. I was not going to have that happen again. I was not going through that again. So this was all about, no matter what, coming through this as best as possible, as stoic as possible, right? Controlling my emotions. And for the most part, I did a pretty damn good job. But I'm human. There was slips and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I'm grateful for having gone through it because it's made me better. It's challenged me as a man. It's challenged me as an adult, as a father, as a husband, as a coach, and it's forced me to get better. What forced me to get better was just determined to get through this and get to the other side, that kind of thing. And sometimes I used the negativity and the haters as fuel. Sometimes I just put my head down and just, knowing that overall what I was doing was positive, knowing overall who I am as an individual is strong and powerful and just meant to help others. We're really relying on that and going to that thought and putting that mindset forward. And you know what? Getting in the fucking gym. there's a lot of days where I did 2 workouts a day just to deal with everything. So at 58, I'm feeling fantastic. This year, um, I'm blessed. I'm busy with my clients. The online is building. We're running meets again. Things are moving very well in that position because of staying consistent and pushing through no matter what. But I've also, traveled. I was in Nashville with the family in August. I went to the Olympia in Vegas in October, and then I just came back from the Arnold's in Columbus and hit all these crazy gyms and met all these crazy people. I hadn't done that stuff in years, right? So looking back on turning the year 57 to 58, I've stepped back into some phenomenal shit at a higher level. When I went to the Arnold's this year and I went to the Olympia this year, I went as the best version of myself. Because the last time I went to the Arnold's was 5 years ago, pre-COVID. I was 398 pounds. It was a terrible version of me. It wasn't a strong version of me mentally, physically, emotionally. Going back this year to these things at a better version at 275, 280 pounds, muscular, right? That kind of thing. It was a fantastic thing. The experience was different because I was different, right? So a lot of great things have transpired this year, but it was the last couple of years that led me to that in the rebuilding to get to the point where I could do what I did last year or this year. I say last year because my birthday was yesterday. So the year turning 58 has been phenomenal. Now, do I still feel pressure? For sure. Do I still need areas to improve? I need to become better in areas mentally, physically, and emotionally? 100%. There's still room to become a better father, a better man, better husband, 100%, a better leader, 100%, right? So at the end of the day, it's not over, but it's only getting better. And I can honestly say that turning 58 and reflecting on the year behind me, this is the best I felt about myself and life in a long, long fucking time. In a long time. I'm through the bankruptcy that just ended, in February. That was a long 20 plus months to get through that, and before that, the other issues that led to that, it was hard to get through, right? But I just, move forward, believed in myself, even when it was hard to believe in myself. And in doing that, I just kept pushing forward. I still showed up at the gym every day. I still ate really well every day. I still stayed on top of it. A couple slip ups here and there for sure, but I can count on one hand in the last year, which is huge. So that's a testament. When I look back, that's a testament to how much more I've improved on the inside as well as the outside. So to me, I look back at the last year and becoming 58 as a signal that I'm at the next level and I'm going to the next level. I'm very excited. I'm very pumped. I had a lot of people reach out to me yesterday and I was just treated just very well by a lot of people and thank you. It was phenomenal. I was very blessed. Listen, and the haters are still there. I hear they gather on couches and talk about me all day long, no matter what years past. They're still doing it, and they're only going to do it more. And I'm guaranteeing you that from 58 to 59, the things I'm going to do for myself and for the brand and for my clients and everything is only going to drive the haters crazier, which is just good. It's a sign that you're doing something, but it's also going to mean that I'm getting to an even better version of myself, which means I'm going to be able to help more people. I'm going to be able to be a force to help men and women do their transformation and become the best versions of themselves after 40 and 50. While I continue to do it, there's going to be more travel, there's going to be more events, there's going to be more powerlifting meets, there's going to be a lot more things coming up. This next year is going to be exponential in every way because I'm at an even better version. And, the years that I was 56 and 57 going through that garbage and getting to the other side and to the end of this year have only made me better, have only made me stronger, tougher, more resilient, more confident, more proud of myself, more forgiving of myself for the things that I didn't do well, right? And understand that it's all about mindset, it's all about exercise, it's all about nutrition, it's all about personal presentation, it's about giving a fuck enough about yourself and your life to create higher standards and to hold yourself to those higher standards. So what I want to say is turning 58 is phenomenal. A lot of people are like, oh, you're 25, 23 more times and stuff like that, or 33 more times. And I'm like, absolutely not. I am 58 and I fucking love it. I love who I am at 58. I haven't felt this good about myself in fucking 2 decades overall. In 2 decades, especially over the last couple of years, right? It's been a phenomenal, hard as fuck, dragging myself, walking through hell, walk sometimes, right through it. But on the other side, it's gotten so much better. There's still challenges, and there's going to be challenges, but I'm only getting better, more committed, operating at a higher level, right? And just, I get up every morning, and my job is to, one, be jacked as fuck, right? Two, to be alpha, stoic, and disciplined. And three, take care of the people I'm supposed to take care of. Take care of my clients, right? Take care of my family, take care of myself, right? Take care of my team. These are the three things that I am committed to doing on a daily basis, and they're the ones that make me structure the discipline for training, the discipline for nutrition, the discipline for mindset, because to be able to do those things that I want to do every day, I need to maintain standards and discipline for myself. I need to be in the gym once or twice a day. I need to be present when I'm dealing with people. I need to eat well. I need to sleep well. I need to perform at a higher level. So I need to do the things on a daily basis that require it. And now the discipline that I'm always fighting for, right? I'm realizing, and I knew it, but I'm truly realizing that the magic is in the discipline, right? Look for discipline. Discipline is going to give you freedom. Discipline structure is going to give you freedom. It's going to give you just growth. It's going to give you so much, right? So if you're struggling on anything, step into it. If you're having a hard time with your body, your nutrition, your mind, step into it, right? Stop avoiding it. Stop trying to medicate it, right? Just step into it. What's the fucking problem? What do I want to achieve? And put a fucking plan together. Hey, this is what I do for a living. Reach out. I'll fucking help you, right? But no matter what, right? Now is the time to step back into things. Step into it. Turn into the fucking wind and take control of yourself, and things will change for you magically, dramatically, right? Happy fucking birthday, Kurt. 58. Let's go.